Do you ever think about the Venn diagram of interests that you have, right? Like, you ever think, like, okay, so I was thinking just before I started recording, what, how many people are out there who are interested in RPG Maker and the NBA, okay? Because I am a big basketball fan and a big RPG Maker fan. I think at this point I can call myself an RPG Maker fan. I've spent, you've seen all of the hours I've spent on RPG Maker. I don't think there's like any minutes I've spent on this game, this program that you haven't seen. But I wonder, like, am I the only person who uses this program regularly and also watches basketball regularly? It's interesting to think about. I guess I was starting to think about this because I was thinking about the like shared interest level between League of Legends and RPG Maker, which is probably much higher since they're both in like, I guess, similar genres. Because sorry, the root beer was calling to me. I had to take a drink because there's definitely some overlap. The people who watch my RPG Makers also sometimes do watch my League of Legends videos. If you didn't watch my last one that I uploaded like 2 days ago or something, I think I had a mental breakdown. So, of course, not enough of a breakdown for me to think, probably don't upload that. But, I had a great time. So, yeah. I'm thinking, I like making the League of Legends videos, but they're not like, I like making the RPG Maker ones more, I think. I feel like they're more fun for me. I think, like, the thing I want to do, I guess, with on the channel is kind of like learning things from scratch almost is the idea. That was the original idea. And then I've mostly just done RPG Maker and then a couple League of Legends videos. So maybe in the coming weeks I'll end up trying something new. I'll throw in. Okay, here are the things I've thought about. All right, and we'll see if any of them stick. See if you like any of them. I've thought about learning to draw from scratch, which that would be a little bit tough because I'd have to set up like a real life, way to record physical space, not just my computer, which I don't think would be crazy difficult, but it would be different for me, because I don't know, maybe, yeah, I think I would rather learn to draw by hand than do digital art, but I'd be open to trying both. That was one of them. Thought about learning video editing, so I'd record like a league video or something, and then we'd sit down and cut it up and start editing it. I think that would be a cool video. I've thought about learning like Ableton for music production, but I don't know if that doesn't interest me a ton. I think I mentioned this in another video a while ago that I was thinking about learning to do pixel art so I could make some of my own assets for RPG Maker. Or Is this considered pixel art? I'm not sure. But, you know, you kind of know what I'm saying. Like, create my own assets. Like, if I look in here to my enemies, like, create my own enemies, you know? Look at this. So maybe digital art does... Because this is all digital art. So maybe I would consider that. Evil teddy bear? That's terrifying. Boss. Push. Kate Sith. Kate Sith is a character from Final Fantasy VII. My friends and I have been playing the Final Fantasy games, and I'll tell you what, Final Fantasy VII was pretty good. Not my favorite, though. I really like Final Fantasy IV and Final Fantasy VI. Right now we're doing 8, which is also pretty good. I think I might like 8 more than 7. I try not to be a contrarian, but I think deep down I am a contrarian, right? Because I know 7's like the most popular one, and I thought it was good. I just didn't love it. I didn't like Cloud, which is kind of a hot take. We're like 7 minutes into this, and I've completed no tasks. I've just been talking. Last time we completed the... What is this called? The escape room section of the lighthouse. We're able to make it up this ladder. So, the next thing to do is to create the 3rd floor. Lighthouse 4. And then we're going to make this dungeon as well. Not outside. Dungeon. Okay. Ooh, nothing like a blank slate. Now we're going to go to our normal flooring that we've been using. It's somewhere around here. There it is. I think I want to make this level a little bit smaller. So, where's just like black? So I'll go like this. Create a black loop around the outside. Is that what I did for the boss room? Yeah. Okay. Lighthouse 4. Let me change the order of this. Oh, God. Okay. I guess that's fine. Okay. And then we're missing a row here. And then let's get that wall we've been using. Oops. I'm thinking about it right now. And does it make more sense to do... Oops. To do this as... Here, let me black it out. Like a circle, like an ellipse room. Okay. Like this. I think that probably makes more sense because it's the top floor of a circular building. And I'm not going to have a ton of room here. And I'm not really sure what I want to do with this room. I guess the real question is, do I want a boss fight here? You know what I do need to figure out is how I'm going to represent the fire. I bet you it's going to be something in here. The The thing about lighthouses is that they're supposed to be transparent. Let me try something a little funky. Okay, no, this is actually, hold on. If I make this all be windows, right? Then all of this out here should be water. Right. You know what? I do kind of like that it has that brown edge. Okay. Here's a question. How do I make it look like it's not just floating? Right? Let me go to Ocean 1. Okay, it's like a libbity bobbity. Okay. Ooh. Ew. What? Why is that the case? Why is it like that? No, this is kind of hard to figure out how I would like this perspective to be. You know what I could do? I could just make this all like this. Right? Okay. And then see if I can add like a railing. If that's an option in this tile set. Okay. I don't like that. I think that looks bad. Okay. Lock in. How do I make this look good? Divine it to me. Divine it directly into my mind. This is like ice, though. What if... Hear me out. What if I change the tile set for this? Tile set outside. Okay. So everything looks terrible right now. Let's blank this out with some ocean. Is there... is this tile set going to be easier or better for us? I don't know. Let's try inside. Okay. Inside is looking a lot like dungeon. Okay. Overworld. Overworld is awful for this. Okay. Let's go back to dungeon. And let's see if we can't figure this out. Let's lock in. No. Awful. Awful. Okay. I need to start over. Start with a blank slate. And see where we're at. Boom. Here we are. Then, let me just, act like nothing has happened. Ew. I've made the room smaller, which I don't know if that's what I wanted particularly. But that's where I'm at. Okay. I just wish it looked like a lighthouse, Here, let me try something. Let me say... There's another layer around here. Okay. And let me get the shadow on here. Separate it via shadow. No, that looks horrible. Okay. I can't go back any further. This game is rage baiting me. Start over. From the top. Okay. What is happening? What am I doing right now? Okay. Calm down. It's gonna be okay. Oh. This sucks ass. This is awful. I hate this game. I'm having another breakdown. I've got no lips. Let's put some water outside. No. This water looks awful. Are there no other good water options? No. All of the options are bad. Okay. We're going to calm down for a second. We've gone through a lot. We've gone through a lot together. I'm going to put on the walls like normal. I don't know if we'll keep the walls like normal. But we're going to start with them on like normal. And then, the center of the room, I'm going to put an event that has an image. And that image is going to be a flame. I can't quite tell what this is. That looks like a bonfire. Maybe a crystal would be better. I want the crystal to imply flame. Maybe. Maybe I'll put, I want the biggest one. I'll put the flame. I'll call it flame. Apply. Hit OK. And then I will go back to this and see. No, actually, I do want it to be a crystal. What did I do? I want it to be a crystal because I want you to be able to go up to it. Because, like a normal fire... Hold on, Hold on, what is going on here? A normal fire just burning in this thing makes no sense. Right? Ooh. Hold on. This could be good to act as windows. And then outside, can I just make it like sky? Is there a way I can make it just look like the sky? You know, nothing crazy. I don't need to see the ocean. I just want to see the sky outside. Ugh. Let me see. Okay. I'm going to see if I can edit a tile set. Go to the tile set. Go to dungeon. Okay. Go to D. Okay. There are options. Outside. Let me see if I can add world. Okay, hold on. Calm down now. Okay, apply. Hold on. So, is this sky? No, it's not. Oh no. Okay. Oh, but it doesn't go together. No. I want it to be the sky. See, can I find something that looks like the sky anywhere in here? Inside. Could almost use some of those, but okay. Lock in. Look closely. This could be something. Apply that. See if I can find where that was. Is this... Huh. No. Okay. Hold on. I don't want it to be white. Okay. If I can just find a tile that is like a pale blue. Sort of like that one. Maybe not that one exactly. This is all very interesting. Anything from sci-fi? Okay, sci-fi's not helpful. World A2. That looks like it could be something. Okay, let me try that one. Ugh. Ugh. Why do they all suck? Why does everything for World A2 suck? See, it's not working the way it would if I was like ground, you know? Or if it was, you know, what am I trying to say? Whatever it is, it's not working the way I want it to. I'm going to go back and try and find that one tile that was like pale blue. That I said, yeah, this. That I said wasn't exactly what I was looking for, but could work. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. This is gonna drive me insane. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. Dungeon A4. Something that looks like something. Oh, what is that? What is that? I can't even tell what this is supposed to be. I don't understand. I don't understand. Get rid of this shit. Does this look like the sky? This is the best thing I've gotten so far. Could imply that to be the sky, could imply that to be the water. Whatever it is, I'm keeping it. Every day is a new mental breakdown. Let's get some clouds up in here. That's not clouds. Let's get some clouds up in here. Hide it. Whatever's happening, hide it. Oh. It's not transparent. This is the worst part of the game so far. Not only does it look bad, it feels bad. Okay. Let's get the ladder in here. I'll close it in. And I'll put these grates here, I guess. Okay. Let's go back to our event side. I'm choking on my root beer. Get the fucking cameras. Get the fucking cameras. Okay. I'm going to put... Let's see here. I'm going to put an event in the corner. No. Cancel that. What am I talking about? I'm going to put an event here called Enter Room. And I'm going to say... The crystal. It's so bright. Show text from Eugene, because I know Eugene's going to be here. The flame you seek is in that crystal. Reach out and take it. And I'm going to say show text from Bella. The sky looks really weird. Okay, and I'm going to say this is by player touch, same as characters. I didn't apply that. Oh, thank God. I'm going to go, let me go to the boss room. Okay, so I actually did nothing. Because the thing I'm worried about is I want them to trigger that no matter what. So I want to have it like here and here as well. But I don't want them to trigger it more than once, right? So here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. Change items. Hold on. This might be really smart for me. I'm going to go to the database. I'm going to go to items. I'm going to say... let me take something here. Token. No, we might use a token someday. I'm going to call it item. No, it needs to just be something not super noticeable. Berry. Nobody gives a shit about berries. Pardon my language. Let's see here. Berry. Okay. Then I'm going to say okay, I'm going to say change items, give them a berry, okay? And this is going to be at the very start. Then we're going to say conditional branch, create an else branch as well. If you have the berry, okay? If party has berry, nothing. If not, the text plays. Boom. Apply. Okay, now I'm going to copy that event, paste it. Then, for the event where you leave the room, go downstairs. I'm going to say change items, berry, decrease by 3. Oh, I'm so smart. I am so smart. Fade out the screen. Transfer a player to right here. Okay. Fade in the screen. Apply. Now let me go back here. I need to add an event for going upstairs. Am I the most genius person ever? Don't answer that question. Someone's going to say something snide. Okay, apply all that. Now, where do I have my player spawning right now? Right there. Okay. Let me see here. How long are we running? We're at about 40 minutes. Okay, so I don't have a ton of time. So I'm going to save the changes. Whew. I'm playing the game. Game test time. Game test time. New game. So. Oh. Okay. I might do that same berry thing down at the other end too. Cut the cameras. I'm going upstairs real quick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. We've got some priorities off. Let's go here. Priority below characters. Change them all to below. And then here. What is it? Same as characters? Below as well, I guess. Okay, in-game. Alright, can I just walk through? I can still just walk through. We'll figure that out. Oh, I know my issue immediately. I'm giving it the berry at the beginning. I need to give it the berry at the end. Because otherwise, it'll never play the text, because I'll always have a berry. Oops. Uh-oh. Put it at the end. Okay. There we go. I gotta make those events player touch the travel ones, but... And then, aha! Oh no! You can walk over these. Okay. This level looks so bad. It genuinely looks awful. I will fix it at some point. But this works. Wow. We have spent 40 minutes accomplishing so little. I'm gonna blame it on everyone other than myself. You, the viewer. This is your fault. This is the cat's fault. This is anyone's fault but mine. Hey, thank you so much for watching. We'll fix this. We'll fix this. Maybe. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.